A lot of people experience this, and a lot of people do untalk about it because they're afraid that if they admit that they feel nothing after passing the board exam, then they would look ungrateful or worse, a failure. You feel alone in this. A lot of people feel nothing after passing the board exam. In our recent live stream, we asked our community if they felt accomplished or empty after passing the board exam, and 78% voted that they felt empty. The thing is, no one prepares you for this. So here, what happens when you get to the end of the tunnel and it doesn't feel like what you expected? We made this video to show you that you're not alone in this journey. Welcome to Scene 1, the hollow win. Congratulations, you passed the board exam. It has been 2 weeks since the last day of your defense and your emotions are starting to settle. Perhaps you were able to celebrate your victory with family and friends. They're all proud of you. They're all congratulating you and telling you how much they believe in you and your future. And everyone means well. They really do. But it starts to take a toll on you, because while they're celebrating your win, you're sitting in a corner eating your cake and wondering, okay, so what now? Passing the board exam has been your main goal for the past few years. In fact, all you can remember is studying and dreaming of a future that you could only see through a myopic lens. You thought you'd be happy, you thought you'd feel accomplished, but instead you'd feel empty inside. You're experiencing the success void. According to Psychology Today, the success void is when your level of achievement doesn't match up to how you feel internally. If you thought you'd feel over the moon, excited, ecstatic, maybe even relieved, but instead you feel nothing, then you've probably entered the success void. You're not sure how you feel about this win. You're not sure what you want to do next. The worst part, no one prepares you for this. No one talks about this. You feel like you should know what to do next. After all, you've worked so hard to get where you are now. So you Google what to do after passing the board exam, and you read a bunch of articles saying things like, pass the board, get a job, pay your debts, and get a car, save for a house, and get married, and you'll be successful. But those tips don't make sense to you, because their idea of success looks different from yours. You don't want to buy a car, you don't want to get married, and saving for a house doesn't excite you at all. So you spend hours on social media looking at other people's posts to see if they going through the same thing as you, if anyone else feels the same way as you do, and you find them. Thank God you're not the only one. Scene 2, pressured to move fast. By now, everyone around you expects you to already have a game plan. An on course, next. And on plans for your career. Are you moving to Manila? What job are you taking? Are you going abroad? What country? No one ever asks you how you feel. How do you feel about moving to a new place? Do you even want to work in your chosen field? You want to have an answer for any of these questions, because you haven't had the chance to think about anything yet, let alone explore your options. Your family thinks you're being dramatic. They tell you to stop procrastinating and get your life together. Your friends tell you that you need to hurry up because everyone else seems to be doing something. Their Instagram stories seem to scream that they're moving forward and you're stuck. You can't catch up to them. Scene 3, the silent comparison game. Your classmates are all posting on their stories. Some are moving to greener pastures. Others are reviewing for another exam. One classmate gets a job in a prestigious company. Another one gets hired by their dream company abroad. And you're stuck where you are, not knowing what your next move is. You feel left behind. You feel unproductive. You feel like you peaked too early. You question your decision to review for this exam. Was this worth it? Would things be better if you didn't pass? Scene 4, the truth about feeling lost. Contrary to popular belief, feeling lost does not mean that you're broken. You haven't failed. You just need to transition to a new phase of your life, and transitions are messy. There's no manual on what to do after passing the board exam. There's no rule book on what job you should take, what city you should move to, or what type of work environment you should be in. The truth is, you have to find that out on your own, as hard as it may be to admit. This is your problem to solve. Scene 5, how to move forward. First, normalize feeling unsure even after success. You're allowed to feel lost. You're allowed to not have it all figured out. It's okay to not know what you want to do next. Let yourself explore your options and don't rush it. Take breaks without guilt. The world won't end if you take a couple of days off. Watch Netflix, read books, sleep in late, eat whatever you want. Rest will help you regain clarity and direction. Reflect on what you want, not what's expected of you. Think about who you want to be, what kind of life you want to live, what values you want to surround yourself with. Don't think about what your family wants, what your friends want, or what your classmates want. Think about you. You deserve to live a life that's true to you. Explore your options at your own pace. Talk to your family, ask for advice from people you admire, look up job postings, try freelancing, create a business plan, shadow people in their jobs, reach out to recruiters. Explore your options. Learn and decide. You're allowed to try and fail. You're allowed to go back to school. You're allowed to move to a different country. You're allowed to change careers. You're allowed to take a gap year. You're allowed to start a business. You're allowed to go back to school and take up another degree. You're allowed to take your time figuring things out. This is your life. Not a race, you don't have to move fast. You don't have to beat anyone except your own personal best. Stop comparing yourself to others. They're on their own time, you're on yours. And as long as you're moving forward, that's all that matters. Epilogue. After watching this video, we hope that you can look back at your journey and be kinder to yourself. You passed the board exam, and that's enough for now. You don't have to have it all figured out. Breathe. You're still becoming. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love our Grad ebook kit. It's jam-packed with resources to help you navigate your career, finances, mental health, relationships, and more. Our Grad ebook kit is perfect for anyone who's graduating or entering the workforce. We're talking about recent graduates, job hoppers, career changers, and more. This resource kit covers topics such as redefining success after graduation, preparing for interviews, budgeting for beginners, self-care for busy bees, and much more. All of our ebooks are written by experts in their fields, and we ensure that our content is both informative and actionable. It's the perfect toolkit to help you level up in life.